Well, hello. 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 Hi.
What was that?
My name's Tonya, and well, I just wanted to introduce myself and let you guys know that I'm here if you, for any real estate needs, for anything that you need, any questions you have. You guys may know me from jewelry, you may know me from real estate, you may know me from school, I may be a hometown friend. There's so many different ways you can know me in Smyrna, from the Smyrna, Marietta area. I was born and raised in Smyrna, and then, life happened and went here and there, but pretty much for the most part have always stayed in Smyrna. And Smyrna is so different. I've watched it grow. I've watched it change throughout the years. I remember when there was no East-West connector. I remember when my mom used to talk about how they just built the 285. And I remember when 400 was built. I remember when there was no Silver Comet Trail. They took our house to build the East-West connector when I was a little girl. I say little girl, I was probably like 14. I don't think I was driving yet. I don't think I had a car, but they took our house to build the East-West connector, which was so weird. I remember driving down the road that day, or one of the days thereafter, and I could see my house was burning. Like they burned all the houses in Smyrna to build the East-West connector. That's what they did. I have a little shovel where we went to the digging of the East-West connector. Well, I didn't go. My grandmother went. I remember that. So that was cool. That's a really big piece of the story. And graduated from Campbell. I remember when Campbell and Wills turned into one. And now, all of a sudden, Campbell is over where the old Wills used to be. Seen lots of change, lots of transition in a good way. I mean, there was no Smyrna Market Village back then. So I got into real estate because I needed a better job and I needed to make more money. And jewelry just wasn't cutting it. Doing art shows by yourself and setting up for art shows is hard work. It's a lot of work. So is real estate. Real estate's hard work too, but just different. And I love watching people grow, and I love watching them get their first home. That's always exciting. Or even if they're just transitioning and just have a life, something life-changing. And my whole life has been about life-changing events, like most of us, taking those and grasping them and learning how to grow from them and learning how to, what the next chapter is. And sometimes all the time, buying and selling a house is always about the next chapter. And that's why I love this part of my story. This part of my story is very interesting to watch these people and to help them get to the next chapter of their life. It's beautiful. It's such a beautiful thing to watch and see. And that's really, that's what I've found, that when I think of my why and why I like doing this, that's it. People will text me their signs because I put these signs on social media. It's my thing. It's what I like to do. And with that being said, there are signs all over my house. I have them everywhere. It's positive reinforcement for me. There's so many challenges and trials and tribulations in life that we go through, and we don't know how to handle them, or I didn't know how to handle them. And sometimes just reading a sign, sometimes just thinking of the why behind it, or maybe I'm going through something for a reason and I don't know what it is. There's signs all around us. Behind you are signs, and actually Michelle from the office gave me one, and Vicki from the office gave me the other, and the picture Sue had made for me. So there are people in my life that, by me being so transparent, they share their story and they share things with me, and it's so beautiful. So one of my favorites is the one Michelle gave me that says, "Be yourself, everyone else is taken." That's so beautiful to me. It took me so long to understand that. It took me so long to learn how to be myself, and for me to be raw and transparent. And that's the part of my story, and the part of me helping other people that I love, is people know that they can trust me and I'm transparent. And I'm going to be real with them. Love matters most. There's another sign. I could just look around. They're everywhere. Be brave. There's one. If you don't like something, change it. If you can't change it, change the way you think about it. That's so important. I cannot tell you how many times I have told my son that. Change it or change the way you think about it. Change it or change the way you think about it. It's so important. There's one on my refrigerator. I can see it from here. It says, "You are worthy." That one actually came from Rev Coffee, local Smyrna coffee shop. There's one in the hall. It says, "Be happy." I love "Be happy." You know, I may not have gone where I intended to go, but I think I have ended up where I needed to be. I think Vicki at the office gave me that one. That one's really important. If you don't want positive reinforcement and you're having a really bad day, you probably should not call me, because I'll be like, you got to change it. Change the way you think about it. But if you want to get out of it, just give me a call. I can give you a cheesy quote to get you through. The little quirky Tonya will help you find your way, as my jewelry friend always called me, quirky. I guess that's the quirky side of me. Be kind, bold, silly, learn something every day, do your best, make music, sing, dance, play. Be yourself and have fun.